A YouTuber by the name RedandBlackRevoltuionary created a video called Correcting Marxists on History. Please allow me to correct the RedandBlackRevoltuionary on history. Talks about the old thing, like that's not real communism, as a criticism of the Soviet Union in China, and that people tend to say that. Well, actually, you see, the thing is that socialism is a transitory period towards communism. And yes, Karl Marx did actually point that out. He said to use the state, that the dictatorship of the proletariat was the use of a state in the transitory period to the communist society. I would also like to point out that various parts of China, a handful of communes, actually did make it to communism. Now, they didn't completely, entirely eliminate the use of money, because this was still necessary for trade between various communes. However, internally, they managed to eliminate it. And then he takes the usual ANCOM position of, I'm not saying Mao and Stalin were as bad as the bourgeois say, but they were still terrible dictators. Well, in fact, these people who tend to say things like this aren't really aware that, you know, Stalin wasn't actually the leader of the country. He was the chairman of the Central Committee, and that he didn't make decisions by himself. There was a Central Committee who did that. And that if Mao was such a terrible, powerful dictator, why was there such internal conflict between varying forces? And why was he actually able to be forced out of power at one point? It's another one of those times where I'm not saying communism is bad. I'm not just mindlessly repeating what the bourgeois attacks are. I'm just repeating them. He refers to this as recorded history. However, this is another time when anarchists cherry-pick recorded history in order to suit their bourgeois individualism. And that's one of the true failings of anarchism, and why it's not able to accomplish anything and hasn't really accomplished anything, because it relies on a premise of bourgeois conception of individualism. And this is also why anarchism, particularly in the first world, tends to lead to things like Noam Chomsky. I am an anarchist, but vote for Obama without illusions. Thank you for watching. Please comment and rate the video. If you liked it, hit subscribe or check out some of these other great videos. If you wish, share it on social media. And while you're at it, why don't you follow me on Twitter? And if you got time, go on over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.